Hey y'all, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do the It's Finally Fall book tag. Alright y'all, so Celestria tagged me in this, and I'm super excited to talk about all the books for these prompts. You see, it ain't a book lover Amanda tag without multiple books. We're going to do this. So, I have got my coffee. Okay, it's a fall vibe video. So, we got Autumn Leaves and pumpkin lattes, please. We'd love to see it. I don't know that I used this last fall. I think I got it after the fall season whenever Hobby Lobby had clearance. I can't remember. But, you know, this sweater is making another appearance. So, we hear all of the fun fall drinks. I love this. I got this, I want to say on Etsy. I will link it below. Several people have asked me. So, yeah, I got it on Etsy. It's my favorite. It's white, so I gotta be careful. But I love fall. I'm so excited it's fall. It needs to cool down a little bit more in Tennessee, but we're starting to get there, okay? We've had some 60s in the lows, and but still kind of in the 80s. The high 70s, you know, mid to high 80s. It's been a doozy, okay? That's for sure. So, first sip. We'd love to see it. All right, I'm going to sit this coffee here because I'm going to spill it, and I don't want to get on the books. We don't need that. But all right, I got my iPad right here. This is kind of close. I might need to move this.
All right, let's try to. I don't want y'all to see my bathroom. This is still crooked. I'm struggling. Okay, let's see about how I can do this. I've been really struggling with like angles and stuff. No.
We just gonna have to go with this. All right, so I've got my iPad here. Let's start with the questions. First question is, in fall, the air is crisp and clear. A book with a vivid setting. Well, oh, they all in the back. Look at me. Done messed up. All right. These are all the ones I got that got vivid setting. Okay. Watch me take out all these books. First off, we got anything Jennifer Dibble. The Ireland settings are phenomenal. So, The Maid of Ballet May Cool. This is my favorite one of hers to date. The Lady of Galway Manor. And A Dance in Donegal. All three of these have great Ireland settings. They are so rich. I just love her descriptions. Then we've got Waves of Mercy by Lynn Austin. Almost forgot the name. You can tell I paused. Whatever. Then we've got this duology here. And this is, first book is Waves of Mercy. The second one is Legacy of Mercy. Just the way that she wrote this, I felt like I was transported there. We've got dual timeline. There's details from like the Netherlands. So interesting. So, got that. And then I really feel like the Librarian of Boone's Hollow, I really felt like I was there reading this. Set in Kentucky, so, you know, we love to see it. We had coal mining families. There's something about this, the way she wrote this setting, I just felt like I was transported there right with the characters. So, then, The Hobbit, of course, best vivid setting. The descriptions, Tolkien, top tier. We all know. I mean, just Hobbiton, yes. Then I've got Laura France, The Rose and the Thistle, and A Bound Heart. The way she writes Scotland is top tier. So, she has Scotland in both of these books, but she also has some other settings as well. But just the way she writes Scotland is my favorite. So, there you go. There's some vivid settings for y'all. All right, number 2 is Nature is Beautiful, but Also Dying. A book that is beautifully written, but also deals with a heavy topic like loss or grief. These 3 right here that I own, I'm sure there's plenty more. I want to say there were several more that I can think of, but like right off the bat, I just grabbed these 3. Echoes Among the Stones by Jamie Jo Wright. There was definitely the loss of a sister in this book, and there were some grief level tones in this. And then My Stubborn Heart by Becky Wade. There is the main guy in this, he is dealing with the death of his wife from many years ago, and he's never really like learned to, you know, move on. And in this book, we see his journey. And so we just see some of that grief popping up in here for him. And then we have The Words That We Lost by Nicole Deese. This definitely has a layer of grief. We had, this girl had lost her friend, and this guy had lost his cousin. And they kind of come together, in the story. That was like one of her wishes was for them to come together. And, you know, she had passed away and never finished writing her manuscript. There's a lost manuscript, all this stuff. I will leave the reviews I have for all of these books down below if you want to check them out, because I'm not going to go into depth about what they necessarily are about. Number 3, Fall is Back to School Season, a nonfiction book that taught you something new. Now, My girl, Lindsay Lemus, let me just say, I have not read this book, but she kind of read it to us. Okay, got a little group chat, and she was reading, sending us so many voice memos. Thank you, sister. Numbers That Preach by Troy A. Brewer. And this is Understanding God's Mathematical Lingo. So I ordered myself a copy, but I can say I've read this because she read it to us, literally every page over the course of like 2 weeks, maybe longer. And this was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. I want to go back through and make my own notes. It's just very insightful about all the ways that God is speaking through numbers in the Bible. Highly recommend this. Definitely learned a lot of new things. And then we've got number 4. In order to keep warm, it's good to spend time with the people we love. A fictional family or household or friend group that you'd like to be a part of. Okay, so move that because that is definitely not one. Okay, Nancy Mail, you on something else. You ain't on the friend groups list. So, I've got Liz Johnson, both of these books here. I don't own book 1 because that really wasn't my favorite, but I really like book 2 and 3. Book 1's Beyond the Tides. Book 2 is The Last Way Home, and book 3 is Summer in the Spotlight. There's some drama in this, so, but I mean, there's drama in my own family life, so I mean, hey, what's new? What's new on this? But I think that the mom in this, Mama Potts, I've talked about her before. I just love them, and the way that the sibling bond is in this book, really enjoy that. And the setting, like Prince Edward Island sounds so amazing to go and visit, I'm just saying. But I know we didn't ask about settings, but the family, like there's something about how this family's really tight-knit I really like. The next one would have to be Autumn by the Sea, Melissa Tagg, the Muir Blueberry Farm. That's all we need to know. I'm just saying, like, the whole family here is just amazing. Absolutely love them. They're just close-knit. And again, the siblings were adopted, but they just are so close regardless. And I absolutely love that. The grandmother in this, everything. I love it. And then I've got Almost Everything by Mandy Blake. This is book 2 in the Wolf Creek Ranch series. Okay. But the friends in this, like my girl Everly, her besties, they was gonna make sure she knew about her man and what he was doing. And so she ended up getting breaking up with her fiance in this book because her friends let her know, and they were like, you ain't gonna mess around with our friend. So they made sure that she was taken care of, and they checked in on her, and I really liked her friends in this book. It was great. Yeah. And then question number 5 is, the colorful leaves are piling up on the ground, a pile of fall colored spines. Okay. You know I had to put this out ahead of time, but we here. Love these. Oranges and yellows. Love to see it. How fun. Hey. So, the books, if you want to know what I have here, Pride and Prejudice. Okay, this is like the new little mass market paperback cover editions I showed in a vlog recently. Okay, probably not the best format to read, but they're cute. Apple Cider Slang, of course, an amazing story. Love it. Can't wait to read book 3 this month. Julianne Lindsay. Hot Pot Murder, another cozy mystery I've talked about, Jennifer Chow. Book 1 is Death by Bubble Tea. Love the spines. And then Love Comes Softly by Jeanette Oak. I've not read this. I've never read Jeanette Oak. Y'all, who am I? I need to read it. Premonition at Withers Farm, Jamie Jo Wright. It definitely feels like a fall vibe, but I don't think it's set in fall. From somebody say it, but it looks like a fall vibe book. 2-part sugar, 1-part murder. Really enjoyed this. Great cozy mystery and a lot of fun. Then The Letter Keeper by Charles Martin. I've not read any book in this series. I don't know if that's book 2 or what. I can't remember. And then Pumpkin Spice and Not So Nice by Becky Monzon. This is a rah-rah. This is a clean rom-com.
Sorry. I hope it's good. Whatever. I hope it's good.
After my experience with that other one I had, I don't know. But, what was that? Pumpkin Patch. But hopefully this one will be good. And then Dear Henry, Love Edith. Need to read this. Becky Cancer. So that's on my list. So yeah, fall spines. We love to see it. All of the good fall atmosphere. Okay. Get a sip of coffee here. All right. Number 6. Fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by the fireside. A book where somebody is telling a story. And I had to pick Mrs. Kipp by Sarah Brunsfold. Well, The Extraordinary Deaths of Mrs. Kipp by Sarah Brunsfold. This book took the world by storm last year. Good reason. Such a great story. It made me cry. Mrs. Kipp is dying and pretty much telling her whole story to Aidan Kelly. And she's been assigned to write an obituary about her. At first, she's kind of whatever, you know. At first, you're like, this girl, who is she? But she goes through such a transformation in the story as she gets to know Mrs. Kipp and truly loves her and what little time they have together. And just such a great story. She's telling her life story to her, and I absolutely loved it. So, yeah. Then we have got number 7. The Nights Are Getting Darker, a dark, creepy read. Well, okay, now y'all know Jamie Jo Wright. She has, where am I? Jamie Jo Wright, she has got the spooky elements and stuff in books. But Nancy Mel, that's number 1 as far as dark and creepy Nancy Mel that I could read. I do not handle dark and creepy well at all. Don't give me none of that stuff. It's scary. I don't like Halloween. I don't like none of that stuff. But Nightfall and Cold Pursuit, these two were very creepy and suspenseful, but they have good faith elements in them. So, yeah, I highly recommend both of these, but just go into them being aware that they are a bit unsettling, okay? I've recently reviewed Nightfall on my channel in my last September wrap-up, and then Cold Pursuit was several months ago, I think during the summer. I can't remember, was it during summer? Whatever it was. I'll link the video below for this. But yeah, really enjoyed this. I was really surprised. I gave this 5 stars, and then this one was 4.5, rounded down to 4. So, very, very good. And then we got number 8. Hope I didn't skip nothing. The Days Are Getting Colder. A short, heartwarming, oh, I didn't read that part. My bad. I don't know if it's a short that I picked. I just read heartwarming read that could warm up somebody's cold and rainy day. Yeah, they ain't short, but we here. Which I guess Can't Help Falling would be considered one. I picked Can't Help Falling by Courtney Walsh. I finally got my copy, you guys. I absolutely love this. I reviewed this also recently in a vlog and in my September wrap-up. Highly recommend this. Definitely a favorite book of the year. It was such an Amanda book. So cute. I'll leave my review down below. But you can order signed copies of this book on her Etsy store, and she'll sign it right here. And I also ordered some of the stickers and stuff. So very heartwarming, super funny, great characters. Absolutely loved it. And then, and it's not Christian, but it's clean. So then I've got Truth is a Whisper by Mandy Blake. This is just like the perfect fall Hallmark story. I don't even remember if it's set in fall, probably not. But you know what? Just the coziness of it, the characters, the happy endings, all the things that you want in a good heartwarming read is here. It's like, this was like just a good cup of coffee and some cookies and just like sitting by the fire or just, you know, cuddled up in your bed, all cozy, all that stuff. This is it. This series. It's Christian cowboy romance, I meant to say. Keep it in there. But it's all the things I wanted. You know, I was having a very stressful month, and like the book 1 and 2 both just really brought me down to earth and made me feel just so all the great feels, and just, I loved it. So there's cheese, but hey, I wanted the cheese at the time. So I think if you're not in the mood for like a cheesy book, you know, pick this up when you are. It really was just the book I needed for the time in that moment. So highly recommend that. And then A Match in the Makings in Toronto. Like, again, I didn't pick short reads, my bad. But they're not too long. They're like, all of these are probably in the 300s, you know what I'm saying? But this one is so fun. It's like just light and makes you laugh and out loud, literally. And just it's a matchmaking story. What more can we want, you know? I loved it. So can't wait for book 2 coming out soon. Number 9 is Fall Returns Every Year, an old favorite you'd like to return to soon. Well, I got to thinking, I'm not much of a rereader, but to be honest with y'all, I really want to reread Across Country Christmas by Courtney Walsh. And I love this when I read it. I gave it 5 stars. The first Christian, clean, I think it was Christian at the time, I can't remember. But I can't remember if it had faith content or not, honestly. I think it did have a little bit. Pretty sure it did. Either way, it was one of the first more clean reads that I read when I, you know, right before I started my channel, and when I kind of started getting into reading clean reads. And I want to say it was 2021 when I picked this up, December of 2021. Yeah, 2021. I think it had just come out, and I don't remember if I listened to the audiobook or something. I would love to reread this because there is a cross-country wedding, okay? And it's on Kindle Unlimited. I really want to read that, but I thought maybe I need to reread this one to kind of get myself familiar again. I don't even know who the characters are, I mean, in that book, The Cross-Country Wedding. but I still kind of feel like I want to reread this at Christmas time, maybe in November. I don't know. We'll see. If I can get the audiobook, I'd re-listen, we'll say. So that would be the one on my list. It was a lot of fun. And then I've got the last question, which is the very last question, is to tag people. Again, I don't know who's done this and who ain't. So if you ain't done it, do it. I'm telling you right now. That's my tag. Hey, do it. Number 10 is fall's the perfect time for cozy reading nights. What's your favorite cozy reading accessories? Okay. Well, I don't know where that went off to. I thought I brought it in here. Some of my favorite, what am I doing? Okay, let me sit that down. I'm sorry. Favorite fall, was it fall? Favorite cozy reading accessories. Okay, first off is this pillow that my aunt got me, and I love it. It's back when I had more blonde hair, but hey, it's okay. Just a girl who loves books. We love to see it. Ain't that cute? I love this. So it's really nice to just soft and just like sit with. Gives you all the perfect like bookish feels. So I loved that. And then we've got blankets galore. Okay, so just a few of my favorite blankets. This is a Vera Bradley. It's upside down, my bad. Vera Bradley. It's very just soft and cozy and warm. And it's got the polar bears on it. So cute. Love the red, especially at Christmas time, but I kind of use it all year round for a blanket. And then I've got these that have sloths on it. How cute is this? Cute. We love a good blanket, right? Okay. Had that one for a long time. And then this one's one my mom got me. And it is, you already know, Charlie Brown. Okay. I also use this all year round, even though it's Christmas. But it's one of my favorites. It's so soft. And I love Snoopy because beagles are my favorite dog. So, we'll just see it. And that's it on that. Then, you gotta have a squishmallow. You know what I'm saying? When you want that, like, cuddle friend with you. I know I'm a nerd. And I'm weird. But this is Mimi. Wait, does everybody not have stuffed animals I name? Mimi. So, this is my squishmallow. I think it's Cam was the name it come with, but is that what it's on the tag? I don't see a name. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it was Cam, the cat. But this is Mimi, because our old Siamese that passed away many years ago in 2019 was named Mia, and I always called her Mimi. So I was like, oh, this is Mimi. It's not Siamese, but it's okay. So I love squishmallows. Y'all let me know. They're so cute and cuddly, but they're so expensive. So I don't like want to, and they're big. I don't want to like get a ton because I already have a lot of stuffed animals with my kid. Anyway, then the last thing is my reading light. I think Celestia talked about the one she has as well. But where's the thing when you turn this on? What? Okay. It's got like different colors. So if I have like a physical book, I've got this. So, love to see that too. So that's kind of like my cozy reading accessories. A nice sweatshirt, but then I end up burning up. Like right now I'm kind of burning up. I might get out of this soon I'm done with this video. A good cup of coffee. We can't go wrong with that. I mean, a great coffee mug. You know, the ambience. That's a must. Whether I got my headphones in or something. I gotta have ambience. Especially in the fall time and the Christmas season, honey, we love to see a good ambience, okay? I'm gonna link my favorite ambience videos down below. Y'all will see them, okay? If you need some good ones, I got you covered, honey. I got a whole playlist, but it's like private for me, so I'll just link down some of my favorite videos. I think that's it. So if you want to do this video, please do it. I love fall time. I've decorated my shelves back here. Notice at the end of my wrap up, look what's made an appearance. We have got the spinning shelves. Y'all, look at this. Hey, bookshelf tour will be coming. Okay, sorry, I got a mess in the back. Bookshelf tour will be coming at some point. But we have got this spinning shelf. I put it on my Instagram. It fits like 90 books, it says. Who knows if I fit that many or got more on here. There's a couple blank spaces right here. But I really needed something, y'all. Like, all my Christmas books were like literally in the floor. I had no space for them, and they're all on here. So that's great. I was able to clear out my whole closet of all my books. So, the hubs, he was like, why you need this? I said, do you want to buy me a bigger house or what? For my library, because I need space. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking with him. Anyway, that's it for me. Hopefully there wasn't too much noise going on in the background. Things are going to be wild in our house tonight. But I needed to film this really quick. It's about 25 minutes, looks like. I hope y'all are doing well. Please do this video and let me know that you have done it, all that good stuff. And I will watch it and check it out. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.